This is the lobby for the theatre, and it's especially designed to absorb sound for people entering. And you have some cherry lats here, but behind it you have a soft cloth with rock wool behind that absorbing sound, despite the console going in the background here from a distance. And after coming up the staircase from a separate community door outside, we come up into the main, I suppose, social room within the building. That's not the amphitheatre. And it's the one that you see from the octagon that has 3 sets of French doors which enter out onto the balcony. And there's a small bar here for maybe a cup of coffee at the interval or before or after the theatre. Cherry clad on one end of the wall. We have a floating ceiling above you, and the dado is continued right around the room itself. And if you turn down to this side, we have a series of cabinets here, and they're for housing the Tidy Towns trophies.
Oh, okay.
And various maybe bits of artifacts or history of St. Patrick's Drama Group and stuff like that. And but they're part of a sort of a showcase of the pedigree and the history of the drama group within the building, and also the Tidy Towns wings within the town.
Both very successful organisations.
Absolutely. These are locked, I think, at the moment. Okay. So this is the main stairwell for the ground floor on the mid floor, leading up to the top floor of the building. And on the very top floor there's some office space. And I think that's where the building will be administered from by Rosalind and her team when she gets them eventually. And but it's all in tow.
So you'll have a full-time manager here, yeah?
Yeah, Rosalind Herity has been appointed after a competitive process as the full-time manager for the building. So she's very excited about it. And she's busy getting all the specs together, giving to potential groups that are going to visit the theatre, and also trying to sort out insurances from the building is transferred from the contractor back to Westport Town Hall Limited. This is the main office space on the upper floor, and I can turn on a few lights here. Ollie, this is the lift which is not yet commissioned, but it has awfully nice stuff. And it's right up and down through the building at 3 different levels. And also an interesting little shop here, as you can see right through the building onto the 3rd floor with the staircase.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a nice little
feature
shot, yeah. And we'll finish with the toilets. And these are the toilets. We just went for simple plain white tiles to make it uncomplicated. And these sit under the concrete rake of the theatre above the fixed seating. You can see the slopeness of the concrete. I don't know if you can see it with that light. And we're wired for electronic hand dryers, but we cut them out and we'll go for cloth hand dryers instead, because the electrical ones are too noisy in terms of the theatre. You know,
that's right, yes.
So you constantly have to think of acoustic. Even the floor covering has an acoustic rating within the theatre. So when you're walking, there's no click-clacking of shoes or clogs or heels within the building as well. So theatre, you constantly have to think of acoustic all the time.
Sound.
The exhibition space is the foyer here as well. We widen the corridor as much as possible, just to leave enough circulation for fire on the outside, and so it doubles up. It doubles up as an exhibition space, as well as the foyer space and the community room on the 1st floor with the French doors. So there's 3 or 4 exhibition spaces within the building, and they all interconnect with each other. Okay. And so this brings us down to that. Of course, on the ceiling, we need to put in a lot of tiles, because there's a myriad of services above all this. There's a huge amount of services within the building. And so we put a lot of these tiles on the ceiling so they're easily accessible. One type of that tile in the exhibition space. Oh yeah, maybe I'll just also in terms of the floor, it has an acoustic rated floor. We have one colour of continuity throughout the building. in terms of the wall colours within the building. There's one colour through the entire building, and also the ceiling colours, one through the entire building. So it's a very limited palette of colour. They're all interconnected and related to each other visually, and so you have a consistency of surface finish throughout the building and a simplicity in terms of colour, and it ties in with the cherry wood very softly. The only place where the colour is slightly darker is in the auditorium itself. See the amount of services, it's all hanging. It's actually locked. Typical amount of services running through the building.
Done?
I left my hat somewhere.
Lads,
How you
how's things?
John Shackleton,
How you
finest
doing,
pastor in
John?
Ireland.
Ollie, is it?
Yeah, what are you doing?
And where are you from?
How are
Where's
things?
originally, John?
I'm just from the Lodge Road there.
From the Lodge Road.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff's.
Yeah, Jeffson.
Along with Eddie,
Correct.
who's done all of the plastering, box outs, suspended
Yeah.
seating, everything in the building.
Yeah.
One of Westport's finest.
Yeah.
Can believe it, yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
Camera.
It's a little recorder.
Is it called?
We've been great buddies for an entire year.
You didn't follow it?
Not
No,
once.
we
Well, that's good, yeah.
We don't do falling out.
That's right. We just solve things.
We
So-
do. Andy was out last
Yeah.
night.
Oh, Andy.
Yeah.
And of course, Andy Canning, who is the technologist in the building, who pumped out hundreds upon hundreds of drawings for this building, was in school with John Shackleton.
Yeah.
So we had sort of a school diaspora thing going within the building between Andy and Shack, solving all the
Yeah.
problems.
Look,
We nailed them down.
Yeah.
I'll bet you in.
Yeah, that's for sure.